Hey, it is December the 5th, 2022, Monday, and I'm Jennifer Dove, your astrologer, and I'm here with the forecast for this week, just a little bit of what you can expect this week. We have kind of a big week. Every 2 weeks it's a big week because it's either a new moon or a full moon, and this time we have a full moon on Wednesday. But the week starts with the moon in Taurus and the sun in Sagittarius. So over the last day and a half, you may have really started to feel your energy settling within yourself, wanting to be home, wanting to do some cooking, wanting to beautify your place. I know I had a cleaning frenzy yesterday. Taurus moon isn't necessarily about cleaning, but it is about kind of nesting and making things beautiful and experiencing beauty, ruled by Venus. And with the moon here, the moon is it's getting closer to Uranus. It's not conjunct Uranus, but my sense of this moon is that it is picking up some of that frenetic, unique kind of energy. So you may have had a bit of an awakening. Could have been like a sudden kind of awakening. And what I mean by that is not like, a Kundalini awakening. I mean, like becoming aware of something all of a sudden. Or you might have noticed that something you were worried about last week is gone, like zapped out of existence. And then by Wednesday, the moon will be in Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication. And Gemini is about learning. A lot of Geminis are lifelong learners. Like they're either getting all kinds of advanced degrees or they're teaching themselves things at home, a language, software design, like all kinds of stuff. Super creative sign, Gemini. And this full moon, the sun in Sagittarius will be opposite the moon in Gemini. And this full moon is holding hands conjunct with the planet Mars. Mars is the planet of action, rules Aries. This full moon will have a special activation for Aries and Scorpio and Gemini too. But the planet Mars is moving backwards in Gemini. So the action you want to be taking, planet of action that you want to be taking is internal. Whatever you've become aware of, and this has been happening over the last couple of weeks, these awarenesses, sudden like awakenings and knowings and understanding things. And that has to do with the placement of Chiron right now too, in Aries. But so you'll be taking action on something you've learned about yourself, knowing yourself in a new way, and sharing what you're learning with someone else. So you might be deepening your own creative expression, whether it's painting, writing, poetry, fiction, music, deepening that, or deepening your one-to-one communication in a relationship. I've been hearing from a lot of folks that they're struggling with communication right now. This is the perfect time to make an agreement to work on it, because communication, I mean, when you think about it, it's like it's primary to connecting with other people, but it's also challenging at the same time to really know someone else. There's a Rilke quote that I'm forgetting, but it's about, knowing someone is one of the most challenging and hardest and most wondrous tasks we're ever going to take on. So learning something for yourself, about yourself, and then there's also this energy now with this full moon about collaborating with other people. So there may be someone you've been thinking about, like I want to talk to them about going live on Instagram together, talking about our businesses, or you want to work with a new coach like myself, you want to work on your business in a new way, you want to understand more about how you can be more efficient or successful in your business. Hiring a coach is a good idea to do now. And yeah, really, and collaborating. I love that. That's my favorite word, actually. One of them, collaborate. Because creating something with someone else is so juicy and so much fun for me. That has to do with my Venus placement. But anyway, I digress. The other thing I want to say about this week is Neptune just went direct. And Neptune retrogrades, and it goes retrograde and goes direct a lot. And it's been in Pisces for, I think since 2012, so 10 years. And it has been retrograding in Pisces. Well, now it's moving forward again. And so that's the planet of dreams. That's the planet of creativity. And it being the ruler of Pisces and being in Pisces is very juicy for creativity and for dreams. It is holding hands with Jupiter, though, in Pisces. So it's either going to help you expand your creativity. You want to use the energy in a positive way to expand, build on something you're creating. It could be inner creating, creating a new life. Maybe you just moved somewhere new, or it could be creating, writing your book, making a painting, or writing a series of paintings, writing a series of books, creating a series of paintings. But the low road here with Neptune, planet of dreaminess, tendency to drift off into space. And you got to be called back down. Maybe you had a child like that. You had to say, hey, where are you? Or you taught students like I did, and there'd be kids in the class. I'd find out they were Pisces. I had to, do extra work to keep them focused. But anyway, Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, holding hands with Jupiter in Pisces. So it's either going to go one of two ways. Expanding your creativity, expanding your connectionness, working on those dreams, moving them forward, or expanding your tendency to overindulge, or emphasizing, expanding your some things that you're addicted to, whether it's overspending. When you have stress, what do? Do you eat chocolate? Do you eat chips? Do you overspend? Do you go for the alcohol or smoke too much, or whatever that is? You want to be aware that there could be a tendency to overindulge in those things right now. And you don't have to get harsh with yourself, but just kind of walk yourself through this time with some gentleness, focusing on moving that creative energy out into three-dimensional form. Write the poem, paint the painting, cook the meal. Don't just think about it. Don't just dream about it, okay? And enjoy this full moon because it is super juicy. Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter, planet of joy and expansion, activating the planet Mars right now. This is just a really juicy time for creativity and connecting, collaborating with other people. All right, you guys, I've talked for too long. It's Gemini, the influence of Gemini, getting chatty. I hope to see you soon. And please leave your comments here. Let me know how you like this video. Anything here resonate with you? I want to hear about it. Put it in the comments. And as always, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.